did Paul call you yesterday? Did he have anything that you felt he spoke to say or see?
Kept saying that my brief wasn't and asking if something else and supposed to. Sure. We've been home.
Right.
I'm learning that we're all.
Morning. Okay, so we'll go ahead and call the Commission for Motor Vehicles hired together this morning at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, January 21st. First item is public input. We actually have some public here. John, anyone? Seth?
Pressure's on you, John. You're the public.
Well, morning, no.
No input?
Wait for my coffee to kick in.
Okay, all right. And I don't believe we have any correspondence. Okay, so review and act on November 19th, 25 minutes. I don't have the copy of those with me. The one I did see, I didn't have a problem with though. Okay, I'll make a motion to approve. All in favor? Okay, and discuss on annual meeting schedule, which Millie handed out just a little while ago. I have no real concern. The February 18th, that's not break or anything, is it? It is? Okay. Do we want to pull my calendar up here? Well, this is actually for this year, so it doesn't, oh no, 26. I will not be around. I won't be here. I'm gonna be off on a little trip, so that's up to you guys. If you have a.
I'm probably okay with it.
Okay. So I'll make a motion that we approve the 2026 meeting schedule as shown, and then we can make changes if necessary.
Okay, I just had a question about July and August. We did decide we were gonna do that.
I think we put it in there, but the asterisk is if needed.
Oh, I didn't see it. Fine.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
I second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. Okay. All right, and next is discuss and act on language to recommend to the town council allowing pre-booked multiple fair tours in the month of July and August only, with a sunset clause that we talked about of September 1st, 26. Okay.
Well, my whole thing, I just. I'm not in favor for it because I don't really think it's good for the business and I don't think it's necessary. And if you want to book, you could still book. You know, you book one at 10, you book one at 11, you book one at 12. You know, it's not like, you know, she's saying it's for the convenience of the people. Well, I understand that they want to know they have a tour what time, but
Right.
doesn't mean you have to do 5.
Well, I don't think you can fit 5 in there,
Well,
but I mean,
that's the same.
okay. I don't have a problem with it in July and August, help with it, just, and this was this was being proposed, I think, by Pat as a to see what happens situation, okay? And it strictly for you know, obviously long-term bookings, that sort of thing in
Mhm.
advance.
Yeah.
So we just have to, the language you have on here, I think, would have to be defined out a little bit more. But I have no problem with the idea of it. So I guess what we would have to do is this, I don't think this verbiage is good enough for us to go forward to the town council, do you?
What else do you think you need to add to that? Do you need to define what a pre-book tour is, or what's, if you tell me what's missing, I can add language.
I think what might be missing is the language is good, is it says multiple pre-book tours, but I think what we don't want to happen is booking multiple fair tours in town. In other words, they want to be pre-booked only. And maybe if you could put that,
Only pre-booked, and I think should there be a limit on it? I mean, I know Sue was being facetious about 5 of them, but should it be no more than what, 3 or 4? I don't know. Is
what,
that
a
necessary?
day?
No, at
Yeah.
any single ride, in a single ride.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you're limited by
By the
the
number of
space.
people.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's probably not necessary.
I don't think so.
But I mean, you still could have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, or 3, you know, you could get a few in. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I'm not in favor for it, so.
I'd say put a limit of 4 pre-book.
Like per day? Is that what you mean?
No, on a single,
Okay.
single ride.
Oh, okay,
So
for,
in other
in the
words,
multi-fare is
somebody
only,
in the vehicle.
right.
But no more than 4 at a single time.
For parties?
I guess parties would be the right word, because it could be 4 deuces,
Right,
okay?
Right, okay,
It can't be 4 or 5 tops, so.
right.
okay.
And can they call like July 2nd and book it for July 3rd? I mean.
That's a good point.
I think it's gonna be hard to it's gonna be real easy to make it over-regulated. It's a test case.
Yeah,
So I would just add the limit of 4
And sure, I'll do a
pre-book.
allowing multiple fair tours limited to 4 parties only per tour. To be pre-booked,
Pre-book,
yeah.
Not like
months of,
same day type thing.
yes.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve that.
nay.
Well, we have to have a second first.
I don't think
Oh,
I,
you said, okay, so I'm not. gonna
I'm just making a motion.
I can't vote I can't vote on it anyway, I guess. So I don't think we have a quorum for this vote.
I think you can vote on this.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to vote on this one?
Because the primary mover and shaker on this is Christine, and that's who I drive for.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't drive, you shouldn't vote on it. Sorry about that. So we'll put a hold on it until Pat's here.
Till next month, I guess.
Yeah, till you have a,
Because we're not gonna hold a special meeting for it, so.
no,
Well,
Okay.
if you're not,
I won't be here.
if you're
Pat.
not here on the next month, then we still won't have a quorum,
If Pat's here, you have a quorum.
but not a voting quorum.
yeah, you won't have a voting quorum for it.
Well, why can't Pat vote on it? Because he's not,
Y-
Susan,
It would be the same, it would be exactly the same. He'd be filling your role, I mean, your shoes. Do you know what I
Because he
mean?
still can't vote.
oh, um,
Unless we move the meeting.
It can go on to March. I think that's fine.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll delay this to the next quorum meeting that we can do. I'd still put it on the agenda in February just in case. Okay, and we can always move it if we need to. Okay,
Can I just say one more thing about, I think, once the New Year's is here, I know Christine, again, who I said is the mover and shaker on this, would like to a decision sooner rather than later because I don't know if she's getting calls yet, but she will. So, I just bring that up if we could move on it as,
it's a question of the quorum, because
Right.
we're down a member anyway to
right,
begin with.
right, right.
That's the issue. Okay. Okay, next item is receive and act on recommendation from the town clerk to amend motor vehicles for hire ordinance 8-165A. And I think that's removing the word annually in there for license fee. Amend the language to reflect the fee for license issued under the article shall be set by the town council. I don't think it needs to be done annually either, that's fine,
It's not something that we do now.
Yeah.
They come up
when it comes.
when it comes up. So I just wanted, just to have it cleaner and reflect our process.
Okay, all right. Do we need to have separate motions on these?
You're welcome to do it as one motion.
Okay. Okay, so the next one on there is 8-165B, which concerns the license fee. Strike section B. The fee for charter buses arriving from the mainland will be set by the town council per landing. They're still gonna be able to set it or not per landing?
So after I had a conversation with Amy, we both felt that it's not a process that we're doing. There's no way for us to capture that. It's an unrealistic requirement. And so if we're cleaning up some language, it seems reasonable to remove that because it's not something we've ever done. It's
You've
not
never
something
had
we
any fees for it.
and it's not something that we can do because we can't capture it. Like
I mean, you have to be interstate when they have to keep you.
and that's, they're doing our landing fee and I think that's,
Okay, all right.
Well, if they're doing your landing fee, can't that just be put in there with, like,
there's
in the same language, and when it comes up, they just call it?
But the landing fee is set by the state.
this landing fee is set by state legislation. I just feel like this is too much of a stretch and nor is it something that we've been
Nor would
missing.
the
We've
state
been
want to get
missing.
involved.
So that's the reason
Okay.
for that.
And then the next one, C is 8-169B, intoxicating beverages prohibited. Add language, this provision shall not apply to limousines or charter buses provided neither the operator nor the passenger under the age of 21 is in possession of any unsealed alcoholic beverage. I haven't personally on that one, I have a little bit of an issue because I don't know that charter buses now, and to me, a charter bus is like, one of the big buses serve alcoholic beverages
Yeah,
because it's such a group of people.
Mhm.
Limos, I get,
Mhm.
okay, and some of those are kind of like a bus too, but they're not nearly as big. This would say that it's okay to do it on like theoretically Bonanza bus type bus,
Right.
which I have a problem with.
This language was taken directly from state law. So it reflects what is allowed by state law regarding limos and charter buses.
Can we make changes to that or no? I mean, I know we're following for limousines, but charter buses,
I think it's fine to take the charter buses out of there. I mean, if someone challenges it, they may, it may not stand up, but
Okay.
such as life.
I would say approve it, but remove the charter
Right.
bus
Okay.
verbiage. Okay, so I'll make a motion that we approve these as amended.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay. And receive and act on set Dulux request to be placed on the charter bus waiting list. Well, we know he meets the requirements for it. And how long is the waiting list now? I'm just curious. I don't have that one.
Alton, do you know the answer to that? I think that he would be first on the list. I don't think we have anyone on
Okay.
that list.
List, right?
I'll make a motion to approve that he be placed on the waiting list.
Okay.
Yeah, second.
All in-
Is there a limit down on charter bus licenses?
There's a limit on the number of charter buses, just like there's taxis, but the waiting list has no limit. You could have 100 people on there. like, you know, taxis had dozens on there,
Two.
too.
So Seth will be the first person on the way to this.
Okay,
That's according to the town ordinance, so you're just looking for clarification.
According to the town ordinance.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
So there was a motion made and seconded, all in favor? Aye, okay. Next is to discuss and act on courtesy vehicle regulations, which is still essentially up in the air from what I understand from the legal counsel. So we can't really do anything on that at this point. Okay,
Table this item or over to your. Are you
What
gonna
is that?
remove it from?
oh, do we want to table this item or
Yeah,
table it? Okay,
yeah.
okay. And discuss on active limousine regulations and rates.
We haven't even really discussed that yet,
No.
figuring that out.
There was a concern on, I think some of the rates were, I think,
I don't think there,
they didn't make sense.
well, is there a rate on the limo? I mean,
There,
we thought
there's a
there was.
minimum rate set by state law. As I
And what
understand
is
it, on
that?
on black cars, right? I think it's $40 as a minimum.
All right, and remember we were talking about that $100
That's what I meant.
that somebody thought they saw and couldn't find or looked for it, or?
We had I don't have the spreadsheet with me, but we did a lot of research. Laurel did the research into minutes of town council going back.
Or
and-
the motor vehicle.
No, the town council, because they approved the actual minutes. So, I mean, excuse me, the actual rates.
Yeah.
So, so she did, and I have it in the office, but
Mhm.
it did show, I think right now that I can't recall if there is a rate or not. I'm sorry, I can go grab it.
Okay,
can talk
because
about
I
it.
just remember, I think it was Rich was on the board, he remembered passing it or.
For
or
$100.
whatever, yeah, for the minimum of $100 for that.
That's what I kind of recall too. in
Yeah.
there.
And
I could go grab it. You want me to take a moment and go see if we can? get
Yeah.
that?
No, let's just see, yeah.
Happy New Year, everyone.
That you were looking so professional, I didn't even know it was you. I thought it was like the reporter from the, I did, I was like,
Nice, that doesn't look professional.
oh, he does now with his. I thought it was, somebody from the paper, I was like, whoa.
Writing down your every word.
And I feel like the charter bus, before we issue it, we should really make, go over what, because it, like we issued the limo without really thinking about it and then picked up a long time. So I mean, for what we're facing right now,
I think we should put it on the agenda for looking.
yeah, I mean, I think before we issue it, we need to just look at it again. And, even that we issued the limo with the regulations that whatever they are now. I mean, our taxi licenses get issued to whatever it is now. And I mean, I've had mine, 40 years, and how many times has it changed?
Mm.
So it's not that we can't change it, I feel.
I think we should just review them.
Yeah. So it's not just because when it was issued, that was the language, it is a.
We don't have to make a motion on this, is discussion, so
Right.
if we feel that we need to look at the language on both limousine and
Yeah.
charter buses,
Yeah.
which from the last meeting that I was able to be here for, there was that $100 question on there, because $40 seems like it's a little too little.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because that's a
and-
bus.
yeah. and we should probably have it on the agenda to review them all and look at them.
Yeah,
Okay.
and, if they're allowed to, are they allowed tours, or they, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. Maybe both.
What are your thoughts? I thought so wherever the state process, and according to state law, doing everything according to what they.
No, 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 I mean, what's your thoughts on the fees?
Fees,
Yeah, the fees.
as far as I understand from the town meetings, there were no town fees that were set. They didn't go through the full process, from my understanding. I don't know how true it is. But, there was talk of $100 setting rate, but it never went past that. Like, it never went to.
I think it did.
Or anything like that.
I think it did, at least it was,
Well, the only thing on the agenda that day was,
I don't, not that, I'm talking, it's going back quite a few years, that it was set.
In March.
Because that was when Rich was on here too, and I
Yeah.
was on here too, and Monica actually was on here at that point too.
I think it was March 16th, 2000. In May, or it was at least brought to a public meeting, I think it was, if I recall correctly. But that wasn't on the agenda, only raising the cap from 6 to 12 was.
Okay.
And again, that's
Is there anything in the state,
that's post after 2012.
is there anything in the state regulations regarding remote fees?
As far as I understand, according to the state law, there's a $40 minimum for state. Yeah.
But we can set our own fees.
Right.
We can set our own fees and regulations here
Right.
because of how it's set up, so.
Right.
I think at this point, I think we kind of take 9 and 10
Did-
and
Yeah, we did.
According to our rate sheet, February 1st, 2016, the minimum charge for a limousine is $100.
yeah,
Okay,
Can I ask where you all came up with that number? Or not you guys particularly, but where that number came from?
well, I think.
to be honest, Seth, it was 10 years ago, so I can't tell you
Right,
exactly
well, we
what
can't
happened,
flood,
okay?
they were-
There was a discussion, but a lot of discussion going on with input from, at that time, the council members, which did include myself, but it had Monica and Rich on there, and there was some audience input as well on it, so,
Yeah,
so.
I'm just wondering if it actually came from actual data, or was it just to separate me from taxi, or separate from limousines from taxis?
I think that's what it was, to separate, you know.
I mean, I think there was looking at what was being done data wise, but
Yeah.
not, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, I have no recollection of it, but
No, I understand.
Yeah.
It just happened a while.
I'm just assuming that's what it was.
I'm gonna make a motion that we take items 9 and 10 and table them and put on the agenda for, in both cases, discussion, yeah, this is limo and charter, that we look at examine both the limousine and charter bus regulations and rates, before we make any recommendations.
Okay, but
Who's rate? The previous
What
rate?
we have currently. For the town,
oh, okay, so we do have $100 rate,
yes,
That's-
okay,
that's what's on there.
okay. I second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Aye. Okay. So we'll put this on the agenda for the next meeting. I won't be here for that, but it's probably gonna continue beyond that, so. Okay. At least until March.
Can I just ask one more? Are we setting, I assume what we're gonna be setting is a minimum, right?
What we're doing is going to review what we currently have and then make recommendations. Okay?
That be.
It could be that, it could be don't change anything. I don't know. We need to look at it and see. As a commission.
Does the commission have the authority to set limo and charter bus?
Yes, we
rates?
do.
Down Block Island, they do.
Mhm. Well, to suggest, and then I think the town has. to-
We don't set it, the
Yeah,
town
it's
council
set on the
does.
town.
Yes.
Okay. That works.
And, if I could just go back, sorry, not to me, to the, multiple tour booking thing. That has to be, suggested to the town council? as well?
Any recommendation we make, it would be in the form of recommendation. This is what we as a commissioner saying. It has to go forward to the town council and they have to vote on it. Anything else? Okay, so the next meeting right now is the 18th. I'm gonna Would anyone object to moving it to the 25th? Because I'll be back by then.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'll make a motion to move the February 18th meeting to February 25th. All in favor?
Aye.
It's gonna come out. Okay, sometime, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. 9 o'clock.
I'll let Pat.
I mean, you have to let us know if that works, scheduling, but
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Meeting adjourned.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna move, just changing the date here.